Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in today's film we're driving from Tala to Coral Bay. We're just entering Tala now, so without further ado, let's have the map. We start off by driving down the big hill that goes down to Security Absolute Services, and from there we're driving straight down to Kissonerga, because somebody was asking how to do this route from Kissonerga to Tala. We're showing it in the opposite direction, and from there we're heading straight up to Coral Bay. Right, so let's get the show on the road. We're just entering Tala, and just before the open air theatre we'll be turning left. It's quite a steep hill we'll be driving down. I've often wondered if they ever had the UK equivalent of paper boys here, because it must have been a bugger of a hill to cycle up, that's all I can say. Here we go, turning down here. Now to the left of us somewhere is a big glorious metal tower in someone's back garden. I keep meaning to do a feature on, well I need their permission first of all to go and have a look at it, but it winds some people up, but I think it's great. I love a bit of eccentricity. I remember someone saying, would you like it next to you, in the house next to you? And I'd say, yes I would actually. Coming on down the hill. I've taken this route quite a few times because it's the quickest way to get from Polemi to Coral Bay, and obviously I've been doing a lot of filming in Coral Bay recently. So I managed to pick the footage that's got the nice blue sky in it. Coming up to Security Absolute Services, where we turn right. I should disclose they're one of the advertisers on our site, but that's not why I plug them here. I plug them here and in other films because, well, just because of what they do. I mean, for instance, when I was at the, there they are there, look at them, fine company. When I was covering the opening of the Polemi garden that had been built by volunteers a few months ago, I found Jeff, the owner of SAS. He was there as a sponsor of the project, and he hadn't announced it or anything. It was just something the company did. So I've got a lot of time for people like that. Oh, and the Polemi garden looks in full bloom at the moment. I was sent some pictures of that, but I was ill at the time and couldn't do anything with them. I was going to go down and take a picture, so whether the flowers are still in bloom or whether the summer sun's got to them yet, I don't know. Anyway, back to this film. Notice we're turning left here, so if you're doing the route in reverse and you come to this church, you need to take the first right if you want to go to where Security Absolute Services are. If you want to go to the centre of Tala, just carry on up the hill. Now the key point in terms of getting from Kissonerga to Tala in this film will occur when we hit the road that goes from Coral Bay to Paphos via Kissonerga. Not the coast road, the other one, because when we hit that, you'll see exactly where you need to turn, because it isn't signposted. Before that, we have a fair amount of countryside to drive through. Now, you may think when you're on this road and you go past lots of other side roads that this road has the priority, but it doesn't for a lot of them. So bear that in mind. Don't just, I mean, here you can just zoom through, but there were a couple up ahead where you've got to give way. I'll highlight them when we get to them. There's trouble with countryside films, there's not a lot to say. The olive trees are looking nice. There's a nice bush. Yeah, they were a bit far out with their scooters there they were. And here's some banana plantations now. And the blue bags you see there are apparently to protect the bananas. Right, now this is one of those roads. Pay attention to the stop signs, because you do not have priority here. I think there's some military base to the right, further up, because there's certainly no more villages that way. And remember, if you like our content, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, as it really does help YouTube promote us. And if you want to help us financially, then go to our paphoslife.com/coffee page, and you can either send us coffee or click on one of the affiliate links. We're nearly at the Coral Bay to Paphos Road. Now you can take a right here, where that car's going, but we're going straight on. They both lead to the same road. And to be quite honest, the right hand, if you go right there, it's easier to get across the road. But I'm going this way so you can see exactly where you need to be to turn when coming in the opposite direction. Because you'll see the junction is directly opposite the village tavern, or village inn as it's called. So we're turning right here. If you were coming from Coral Bay to Paphos, you would turn left there. Going past Julie's bar now. And had we gone the ever turning that I mentioned, that would have put you out just there. So you can also turn down that one to get to Tala from here as well. So if you miss one, take the next. And that's all there is to it in terms of that route. I don't know why it's not signposted, because the alternate route as you're going most of the way into Paphos first. But now we'll soon be arriving at the main coast road. That turning there would have taken you straight to the coast path area. Well, after crossing the traffic lights at the main coast road first. And soon we'll be able to see the delightful Potima Bay and the CU Beach Bar. Now on busier days there's often a fair amount of traffic down here, so you might find it easier if you take the turning for the coast path that I mentioned just a minute ago, and then turn right when you get to the traffic lights there. You might find it easier getting onto the main road that way. And always take care when going past here, because cars trying to leave the bar can get stuck in traffic and then eventually in frustration lurch across, and it does cause accidents. So always be aware of that and just take it nice and gently. There's one of the sunset points of Cyprus on the left, and it is a very good place to take sunset pictures, especially if there's a bit of cloud in the air but not too much. And we're not going to drive all the way through Coral Bay in this film, because I filmed this the day the president was coming to open the strip. So I parked just before it. It was a bit choppy, the sea was, you can see there. Unfortunately, there wasn't that much dust around. Because in the springtime, dust can be an issue, which blows in from the Sahara. But it wasn't too bad today. That was the Mavrokylimpos Dam, I think it is, on the right there. Not the most spectacular dam in the world, to be honest. But it's an interesting little diversion. If you're using Street View though, don't believe it if it tries to send you up that direction as a means of getting to Tala. Because technically you can, but not in a regular car. And in the 4x4, I did it once and had to dig the car out. Right, on the left, up here, you can just see where they'd set up the tent for the presentation ceremony, just past the sign. And we're going to park here. And, well, that's how you get from Kissonerga to Tala. Hope that was useful, and we'll see you in the next film. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.